Hi again, first grade. It's Mrs. Storm, and I'm so excited to be with you today for day 2 of learning about chicks. We started reading a story the other day about a class. The teacher's name was Mrs. Best, and she was helping her students learn about chickens and their life cycle in her class. I think where we left off was the eggs being placed in the incubator, which is exactly what has happened with our eggs here at the Storm home. I'd like to continue with the next part of our story. It says here, the eggs went into the incubator on day 1. They will hatch on day 21. While the children wait for the eggs to hatch, they count the days and learn about the chickens and eggs. A chicken's life cycle begins with a fertile egg. You need a hen and a rooster to make a fertile egg. A hen is a female chicken. A rooster is a male chicken. A chick starts growing when the egg goes into the incubator. Each day, the chick grows a little bigger. So here's an illustration of what the chickens at the Sampson farm may look like. And at the farm, the eggs were already fertilized. Then as soon as I placed them inside the incubator a few days ago, that's when they started to develop and grow. Inside this egg here, it says, the skin on top of a chicken's head is called a comb. The flap of skin under the chin is a wattle. Roosters have bigger combs and wattles than hens do. So on the top here, we have a picture of a hen, and on the bottom is a picture of a rooster. Do you see how they look just a little bit different from each other? That's right. Well, we're going to pause the story with that right now and move into our chicken timeline. I shared with you the other day the first 2 days of development that the chicken goes through. We left off on day 2 with the heart beginning to beat. Yesterday was day 3, and day 3 says the beak, wings, and legs begin to form. I don't know if you can tell or not from the picture, but even these little lines that are coming out from the baby, do you see how they're getting longer and they're growing? Day 4 says the tongue begins to form. That's something we think is happening today as I speak inside of our incubator. Oh my goodness, how exciting. Well, before I show you the eggs, which I will in just a moment, before I do that, I want to ask you to do me a little favor today. As a special assignment, I'm going to invite for you to draw a line on a piece of paper. It's kind of like a timeline, really. A line that shows a sequence of events. And what I'd like for you to do is just to draw a simple egg and label it day 1. On day 1, an egg looks like an egg. And there's really not much going on the inside of the egg necessarily. We talked about that. I should say it doesn't look too different. On day 1, our babies looked like this. It was just like a yolk, right? And then I'd like for you to make another mark on your line and label it day 4. That's today. What I'd love for you to do is to just draw a shape of an egg. It's like an oval, right? And then I invite for you to draw a picture inside the egg of what is happening, of what it looks like. So I'll show you again the picture from the real timeline. On day 4 here, it kind of just looks like a little mixture between a circle and a square with all these little lines coming out, all these little blood lines coming out from the chick. So that's your special assignment today, is to start a chicken timeline of your own. Yours won't be quite as detailed as mine. We will have day 1, what it looked like at the beginning, with just the egg and the yolk inside. And then day 4 is the next one, where you just see a little glob of something starting to grow, okay? We'll want to make sure our pictures are a little bit small because we want to continue adding more pictures on the timeline as time passes, okay? Thank you. Well, before I say goodbye, I want to show you what our eggs look like today. You'll notice it's not much of a change, really. I'm going to move you over here so that you can look inside, take a peek inside our incubator, and there they are. At least there some of them are. We've got our heating unit in the back, which blocks it a little bit, but there are your babies growing and changing as we speak. Well, friends, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I look forward to learning more about chicks with you next week. Have a good one. Bye-bye.